Welcome to Industrial Training Institute Learning Corner, that is ITILC. Now we are going to study the workshop calculation science in second year of electrician trade. In this particular subject, we are going to study about the trigonometry functions. The syllabus included are trigonometry functions, height and distance, etc. Now we are going to study about what are the basic function of the trigonometry functions. That means sine function, cos function, tan functions, and its inverses. That means 1 by sine angle is equal to cosec angle, and 1 by cos angle is equal to the sec angle, and 1 by tan angle will become equal to cotangent angle, etc. Now I am going to teach you about the trigonometry function of the sine, what is sine function, what is cos function, and what is the tan function. So, consider a right angle triangle. This one is called a right angle triangle, and if you mention the opposite side become y, how you define opposite means which angle is referred, and opposite to the referred angle become opposite side. So according to angle theta, y is opposite side, and if it is considered, that is this one is the 90 minus theta. Why? Because the according to right angle triangle, this one is 90. The sum of 90 minus theta and theta become 90 degree. That's why if it is theta, this angle must be 90 minus theta. And this one is called x, base is x. According to that means theta is concerned, this one is opposite side, and the particular side of the opposite side become adjacent side. So it is referred as the x is adjacent side. If we consider 90 minus theta is the referring angle, then it become the x become opposite side and y become adjacent side. What is sine function means? Sine angle is equal to sine theta is equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse side, that become r, hypotenuse side. And cos theta is equal to adjacent side divided by hypotenuse side, and tan theta is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side. So here y according to theta is referred, y is called opposite side, and x is called adjacent side, and r is called hypotenuse side. These are the basic function of the trigonometry function, and it's a reciprocal. That means 1 by sine theta. If you write the 1 by sine theta, can be stated as cosecant theta, and 1 by cos theta can be represented as secant theta, and 1 by tan theta can be referred as cotangent theta. This is the basic function of the trigonometry functions, and this we have to study that. After that, we have to study about height and distance. In the syllabus included topic is height and distance. How will you calculate the height of an tower or a building or a tree? We can calculate it using trigonometry function. Let us see how will you calculate the height of an object. This may basic. That means this one is the called what? So basic functions of the. So let us consider a tree. Let us consider is tree. How will you calculate the height of the tree without the climbing on the tree and measuring with its tapes, etc.? How will you measure the height of the tree without the climbing on the tree, we can measure the height of the tree. Consider this one is the height of the tree. This is height. H is represents height. We have to walk in along the land. That means along the surface. That means you just walk from the foot of the tree to some distance, some measured distance. This one is measured distance, supposed to be measured as x. About 5 meter, 10 meter, 20 meters, 15.8 meters, etc. You walk from foot of the tree along the surface or around the ground. That is represented as x is adjacent side, and h is opposite side. Considering the angle of elevation is, what do you mean by the angle of elevation? Angle of elevation means the point from which angle is measured from ground to the tip of the tree. That is called what? Angle of elevation. That becomes theta. We can measure the known value are the x adjacent side. That means that how much distance we had walked from the foot of the tree to the point of observation. That means angle of elevation. What do you mean angle of elevation? Means the angle is sought from the ground to the tip of the tree or tip of the tower or tip of the building, anything else. That's called angle of elevation. And another one is angle of depression. If you want to measure the angle of depression, that means we can measure from the tip of the tree to the point of the ground. That shows the angle of depression. That means the same angle becomes theta, because this is the parallel, the ground and the line drawn is mutually parallel to each other. That is one set of line is parallel to each other. If an inclined line is crossing, the alternate angle will be equal according to geometry. So that angle of depression and angle of elevation is always same. How will you measure the height of the tree? Means that we have applied we are going to apply the trigonometry function, that is the tan theta is equal to height h divided by x. So that x can be by cross multiplying x into tan theta. That becomes height of the tree. So what we have to do is just find a point where the angle of the elevation is to be sought. That means it is measured from the foot of the tree to the point of observation. That can be any distance. Example, suppose theta, that means if the theta angle measured is 30 degree and the angle x, the horizontal distance what we walked is about 72, that means 70 meters, centimeter. And what will be the height? That means height means according to the formula, that is x is equal to, this one is called x into tan theta x. That means 70 into tan 30, that means 1 by root 3. So 70 by root 3 become the height of the tree, so much meters. Isn't it? That's all. That we can calculate by applying this formula. We can find what will be the height of the tree. So we have done in the simplest manner, and we studied what is the trigonometry function, what is sine function, what is cos function, what is tan function, what is reciprocal. That means 1 by sine angle become cosecant angle, and the 1 by cos angle become the secant angle, 1 by tan angle become cotangent angle. That's something that is studied about how will you measure the height of the tree. In the same principle, we can measure height of the tree or height of the building or height of the tower, etc. We can also measure the breadth of the river, etc. Can be measured. Can be using the same trigonometry functions. Okay, I hope you would understand the topic. You can comment anything. Welcome to ITILC.